Yeah. I got a protein bar. I got a protein bar.
Not again.
This is the only thing I'm eating tonight. It's gonna be great.
Free rolls got me again. Damn it.
Welcome back
Bye, Minerva.
to the Mason's Forge. It's that time of day again. That time of week. Either way, they're dads and they need dating. So why wait? Let's do this thing.
Let's date him.
Welcome.
My door's open.
You've got dads.
I need to mildly remind myself of where we are. Okay, so we did do a second date with him. We had a second date with Joseph. And Robert. Why is his last name small?
Like smalls. That's silly. Come on, another one with Brian.
Craig, Matt, Damien, and Brian. We have not been on second dates with.
Are we doing a completionist run? Is that what we're doing?
Yes.
We're really dadding out.
100% or no percent.
Alright.
Absolutely.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. If y'all let it go, I choose you. Alright, it's Brian time.
Yay.
There's gonna be mini games. I'm not ready for it.
I know you're ready for the minigames.
You're going fishing, aren't you?
Oh yeah, that's right.
We promised to go fishing.
Oh, fishing.
We promised now. We shook on it.
What did
Hey,
you shake?
Hey, Daisy and I are going fishing tomorrow. Are you in? Are you in or out?
Oh! I have a message for Brian. Oh. I've been trying this day. Well, I have to speak with a protein bar in my mouth. And I have to all of a sudden sound like a woman. Max, please.
What?
Max, please. Please, man.
Ability of a fisherman to Brian, and now he's challenging me to another dad off. I've been doing my fish research online, but I'm nowhere close to being an expert. Still, though, I have to accept. I type back to Brian after grunting to myself. That'll show him.
I think we're just gonna chill now. Chill out. Who's here?
Brian responds back, letting me know that tomorrow he'll pick us up at an hour I had previously forgotten existed. Man, that's gonna be a rough start.
Gonna be
I'm ready now. Kinda. Gatorade time.
Amanda.
I'll take it.
Amanda.
Amanda comes into the room from the kitchen eating a cheese stick, biting it off piece by piece like some kind of monster. I didn't raise you like that.
What?
It's called string cheese, not chompy cheese for a reason, Amanda.
Did you just call me in here to criticize my controversial string cheese eating technique or what?
No, Amanda, we have to go fishing tomorrow.
Well, you have to go fishing. I get to play with Brian's dog.
How do I become a master of fishing overnight? You went on a fishing trip with the Girl Scouts, didn't you?
Nope. My stint in the Scouts was brief and purely transactional. Thought I could get free cookies, but I didn't know that I had to, like, be outside and tie knots and stuff.
But I have to beat Brian.
Dad, let me tell you a story. Do you remember last summer how I applied for a job at that coffee shop across town?
Give me a refresher.
During the interview, they asked me if I knew how to work an espresso machine, and I really wanted the job, so I lied and said yes. And on that morning, there was a line out the door, and within half an hour, I severely burned my hand, and they told me to go home and never come back. I still have a scar from that.
Yeah. Of course I remember.
And
What does that have to do with fishing? Yeah, real with those
Oh, yeah.
kind of jobs.
The burn is a metaphor, Dad.
I don't get it.
You can lead the horse to water.
What do horses have to do with fish and burns?
Literally.
Dad, please. I don't get your obsession with competing against Brian.
You wouldn't understand. It's a dad thing.
Please try explaining it to me.
Okay, Brian's just... He thinks that he's so much better than me, and he purposefully reminds me of that whenever he can. It's like he has to one-up me. I have to beat him at his own game.
Is that what you think is happening here?
No, Amanda.
Okay, good.
I know that's what's happening.
Alright, Pops. We should both be getting some sleep. See you in the morning?
Night, Panda.
Alright, I've not missed much.
Brush my teeth and throw on some jammies. I climb into my bed, set my alarm, and close my eyes. Okay, sleep. I am wide awake. I can't help but think about the last time I went fishing, hoping that there's something I can glean from it to give me an edge over Brian. I was about 9 years old. My dad woke me up 1 in the morning and told me to get dressed and meet him downstairs. It was still dark out. I had no idea what was going on, but before I knew it, we were both alone on a freezing cold lake. I had to sit there for hours while it got hot and muggy and the air thick with bugs. I picked at mosquito bites while my dad sat in stony silence, fishing pole in one hand and a beer in the other. We didn't catch anything. On the long drive home, my father bought me a pack of cigarettes and didn't say anything.
Damn trauma.
That didn't help, and I think I have some repressed sadness about my father. I'll deal with that later.
Damn depression.
I'm sitting on a boat in the middle of a body of water. I can't see any land, but I know it's a lake. The water's... Oh, I don't like this music. The water is placid and still. I'm holding a fishing pole. I don't understand why, but it feels like my life depends on catching fish right now. I cast my lure into the water and wait. And wait. And wait. My whole being is filled with hopelessness as I watch the line disappear into the depths below. Alright, I'll be my own...
Go fishing.
You used the wrong lure.
Okay, he's my dad now, I guess. I look up and see my father, just as he looked that one cold morning, disapproving. I'm panicking now. I pull the lure up and try to grab a different one, but all of a sudden, the lures in my tackle box are the exact same. I look up to my father for guidance, but he's gone. I try casting again, but I can't hold my footing. The boat tips over and I fall into the water. Sinking further and further, I see the multitudes of fish that had been lying just below the surface, all swimming around me as if to taunt me. One fish swims up to me. He has Brian's eyes!
You gotta use a neutral buoyancy lure if you're trying to catch a trout, buddy.
I jolt awake to the sound of my alarm. It's fishing day. That would explain the weird dream. I groggily slip on clothes and get ready. I spot Amanda's door half open and still see coldest eclipse. Eclipse! How's it going, man? It's been a minute since we talked. What's the dude's beef with Brian? It's a dad thing.
I wouldn't get it.
It's a dad thing, Eclipse. I spot Amanda's door half open and still see her curled up in a mountain of blankets. Walking over to her bed, I give her a tiny kiss on the forehead. Going good? I'm glad to hear it, Eclipse. Fishing day, kiddo. You ready?
No.
Well, you gotta get up. I can't do this without you. Also stop sleeping in your clothes. What?
I guess I do that.
Amanda pulls her comforter over her head.
Never.
Amanda.
I'll get up in a minute.
Alright, Brian should be here in 20, so you better not just go back to sleep. Amanda sticks her hand through the blankets to wave me away. I leave her room and make myself a coffee and another cup, with lots of cream and sugar for Amanda, whenever she gets up. Amanda eventually wanders in and chugs her coffee while I do word jumbles. I hear the doorbell ring. That must be Brian. Still rubbing our eyes, we walk outside to see Brian. He's decked out in fishing gear. Daisy's falling asleep next to him.
Early bird gets the worm, buddy.
You ready to fish?
Me when I'm
I was born
Mexican.
ready. I
What?
need you to get your no.
My eyes narrow in on Brian. It's a good day to die.
That's
Hop on in, guys.
Fired.
Let's get this fishing party started. I walk over to the driver's side door and open it.
I took 5
Alright, who's gonna be the dog?
Woof woof.
Brian's dog immediately hops into the driver's seat, wagging his tail furiously. Can I see your license, sir?
Maxwell, let's proceed.
With thunderstorms around me and a storm watch, I'm just chilling. We had a massive storm here last night. It was
Yeah, no
wild.
way. He was crazy.
Woke me up in the middle of the night. It's fucking cringe, dude. Max obediently hops into the back to cuddle with Daisy. Amanda settles in next to Maxwell and Daisy and immediately falls asleep.
Woof woof.
You ready for adventure? For an adventure?
I'm ready for glory.
I'm sure you are, buddy. Yeah.
I struggle to stay awake as we drive to the outskirts of town. Country music plays quietly from the radio as I watch trees pass by. So where exactly are we headed?
About an hour north of here. A little spot I've been going since I was a kid. My dad used to take me there all the time. I don't think anybody else knows about it. I brought everything we need so that we can catch some trout, have a nice little fire, and enjoy the nature.
Are you sure?
Shut the fuck up. Why does Brian remind me of Asgore from Undertale? Probably because big man with beard. My fishing bowl is in the shop. Getting it tuned up. Do you maybe have an extra one I could borrow?
Well, of course. It's probably not as nice as it sounds like.
He said ass. He said ass. Oh,
Right.
God.
I'm digging a hole here. I stare out at the forest lining the highway. The sun is barely over the horizon, scattering dusky pink light through the trees. For a split second, I spot a deer grazing on the side of the road before it leaps back into the bush. After a nice, quiet drive, Brian eventually tells me to pull off the highway and onto a dirt road. The car bumps along the way until we reach a clearing that opens up to a magnificent lake.
Well, here we are.
I step out of the car and help Brian unload our gear as Maxwell runs around us barking. The kids wake up and wander to the shore, where Daisy tries to teach Amanda how to skip rocks. Brian and I carry tackle boxes and cooler down to the edge of the lake, where he has a canoe waiting.
Ah, great. It's still in one piece. Hold on, help me out with Maxwell.
I help Brian place a tiny dog-sized life vessel onto Maxwell. See, we got multiple Maxwells
All
here.
right, now it's your turn.
Brian hands me a lime green life vest, my color.
You good boy. I gotta go.
Whoa.
You should go.
I don't like any of these options, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Ugh.
You plan to play it safe?
I don't know, man.
Woof woof.
I don't like any of this. What do you guys think?
He seems to care about safety because he has a
Yeah.
life vest at all.
Alright. So then this one then, because that's the only one that seems like I'm throwing on the life vest.
Yeah.
Gotta be
I
safe.
suppose so.
You gotta
If I've fallen, I'm counting
flirt.
on you to rescue me. Oh no.
There you go. That was a lot more.
That was more than I intended. I feel like Brian would just tip the boat because he is queso about the outdoors. Damn. Brian turns to Amanda
so
and
true.
Daisy. We're still skipping rocks.
You kids want to fish?
I'm good with just throwing rocks into the water.
Amanda hurls a rock into the
Eat
pond with
rocks.
gusto.
Yeah, take that water.
Amanda, you're supposed to be skipping them.
Is that what we're doing?
Daisy?
Yeah,
Daisy, don't you want to fish?
I think catching fish is kind of inhumane, actually.
I see. Anywho.
Shut the fuck
We're gonna
up,
ex-
Dad.
We're gonna go explore in the woods and look at bugs and stuff. You want me to look at bugs?
I
Alright,
love
be safe.
bugs.
Don't get too far.
Brian puts the life vest around himself and we throw all of our equipment into the canoe. Maxwell happily jumps in and takes his place looking out over the front of the boat. I get into the canoe as Brian shoves off. We paddle together to get ourselves in the middle of the lake.
Most freshwater fish usually feed at dusk and dawn, which is why I had to get you up so early.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, he
That's
got you
pretty
up
common
already.
fisherman knowledge after all. Fisherman knowledge that I am knowledgeable about.
Still a gambling man, ain't you?
You know it.
Let's see who can catch more fish.
You can
Can
catch
you
more
get-
than one. Sounds easy enough to me. What's on the line? Besides all the fish I'm gonna catch.
I was thinking something a little more high stakes than mowing the lawn.
Oh.
Custody of our children.
Oh.
More than that, let's say
I'm of legal age.
I get your weed whacker.
Oh,
What?
the Whackmaster
So-
2000. That's a limited edition.
You give me that bitch. But if you win, you get my pole saw, the Reaching Cut 3000.
The reaching cut.
Now, I'll say that ain't
The
that
cordless
bad.
version.
That's the one.
Shit, the reaching cut 3000 is state of the art. My weed whacker is a prized possession, but there are those hard to reach branches at the back of the yard that have been begging for a pruning. You're on.
Mm.
They
We shake on it. I suddenly remember that I don't know how to fish. My foolish, fatherly pride will one day be my undoing. As I
Oh,
watch
no.
Brian ties a lure and does some stuff I can't quite follow with his fishing pole, he casts it into the lake. Oh boy, now I have to do that. I stare down at the tackle box and at the pole in my hand.
I'll show you.
Ooh, we gotta
You're about to lose your fucking.
We gotta lock in. Stretch before physical activity. Put some bait on the hook. I fish a worm from the styrofoam container Brian bought. It's slippery, but I think I can get it on the hook. If I just focus... Oh god, I'm bleeding. Oh god, there's blood everywhere. The worm's not even on the hook.
Need some help?
You hooked your own finger.
Oh, I meant to do that. The blood attracts the fish. They can smell it up to a mile away, you know.
I think that's sharks.
No, it's definitely fish. That was...
Meditate. I gotta think.
I gotta tie the knot. If the hook's not on the thing, then I gotta tie the knot. I take my pole and try to tie an elaborate-looking knot to impress Brian.
That's a lot
The
of
classic
eggplant.
hunter's bend. I know. Listen, I'm just trying to beat this guy. I need his
You got
reach.
3 back-to-back.
I need his reach and cut. All right, I learned that one in my youth.
He's trying
Yep,
This is
this
a
one isn't
record.
coming apart anytime soon. With this knot, I will cast my heavenly line
He's
upon
gonna
suspecting water, and deliver unto us a bountiful harvest. I look over to Brian.
That's what the
He
hell?
doesn't seem to be paying attention.
Sorry.
Let's cast this sucker. I pull my rod
No
back
one
and
heard
launch the
that.
lure as hard as I can. And the lure flies off the line and sails far, far away, landing in the lake with a loud sploosh. Sorry, I judged the wind speed wrong. This cold air drives the pressure down.
Go ahead and take my pole. I know it's hard switching to a new pole you're not used to. I'll fix up another lure.
Yeah, that sharks. Brian hands me his pole. With a smile, I just sit there
Oh.
feeling like an idiot. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh.
Another she don't. Oh.
Oh, we're doing this fucking game!
Yeah.
Fishing... Brian,
Fishing around here is easy. They group up, all you gotta do is line up 3 of the same species and reel them again.
enemy match 3 of the same species? I can't tell which fish is which.
Don't care. Didn't
Even
ask.
I can't tell
Just be
which
good.
fish is which.
Okay,
Bejeweled.
okay. I'm getting a good looking before it throws
There's
me in there.
obviously
So, like,
Actually, it's
4 different types of fish.
yes, so because we got this bitey one, we got this one with whiskers, we got this snouty one, we got this
Guys,
one
they're
green,
Crush.
we got the same
Candy
one but
Crush,
like
guys.
not green.
Yeah, Candy Crush.
This
My grandma
sucks,
loves
I know
Candy
the
Crush.
jeweled fish.
Whole bunch of type of game like this.
What?
Like, that's the Atlantic salmon. Like most salmon, they swim upstream to swamp.
Okay, okay.
On my off days, I got a case.
Fuck,
Of salmon
I can't-
fish.
What do you mean? That's 3 fish in a row.
No, no, no. They have to be in a line with each other,
Okay, I understand now. I get it.
not touching. Yeah.
That's the largemouth bass.
Oh my gosh.
No, that's not what I wanted. Put him down here. Ew. I can't lose it. Move him over. Move him down. And then move him over. And then move him down. You're not allowed to read, Gabo. Move him over. No, move him over.
Oh, I totally understand.
Move him over.
Right.
Move him over. Okay.
Listen, there's
Okay.
so many options that are so much easier.
I can't see him right now. I'm in panic mode. You're...
Mason, the one
Okay,
in the
then
middle,
stop being in panic.
middle top.
I know. I totally understand.
Okay. 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 I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. You're right. And then we move him over. No, no. We move you over here, and then we move you down here. Oh, 2 nice catches.
Oh my gosh.
Come on. We gotta move you over. We gotta move you over. Yes.
No, no, no. Do the four in a row. 4 in a row. 4 in a row.
I don't know where it
Four in a row,
is.
right there.
I see him.
Oh, there's a bass. There's a bass.
Yay.
I don't know where the bass is.
You lost it. You lost it.
Come on, move right, then move up with you.
Another plural.
Put it down. You got 3 seconds.
Yeah?
No.
Yeah, fish!
Damn.
Oh shit.
Good work.
Nice cock.
That was a
Nice cop.
Well, this is way tougher than I thought. I look over to Brian, who's smiling, and obviously enjoying his time out here on the lake. I will crush him. Suddenly, the fish pole jumps in my hand and reflexively tug upwards. I think I got something big. I gotta stretch real quick, though.
You should have stretched. Could have shown off a little more.
The tip of my pole dips down repeatedly and the line starts to run.
Reel it in.
I finally get the fish right up to the boat. It's a long, beautiful rainbow trout. Brian hands me a net.
Rainbow trout. Rainbow trout.
I lean down and notice my hands are shaking with excitement. This fish is bigger than all the other ones Brian's caught. That pole saw is mine. The entire canoe tips over with me. I find myself sinking into the lake. I should have taken a life vest. What?
You die now.
All of a sudden, I'm embraced under the water and pulled into Brian's arms.
You
Finally dragged upwards, sputtering water. All of our gear floats on the surface. Maxwell Dottie Noggy paddles around us in circles, having a great time.
You alright?
Does that count as one?
Well, seeing as all of our fish are now swimming safely back in the lake, I guess so.
Brian laughs.
Let's get you
like
ashore.
Bojack.
Brian and I flip the canoe back over and fill it with our now soaking wet gear. We row back to shore with Maxwell in tow. Whoa, buddy!
God damn it.
Hell yeah.
Once we get to beach, Maxwell darts off into the woods. Brian takes off his
My
shirt.
shirt is wet.
Whoa. Dots of lake water glisten in the sun across his strong back. Man, all that general contracting must have built that guy like an ox. I hope he doesn't notice me staring.
I'm gonna get a fire going so we can dry off. Wanna hand me yours?
Yeah, okay.
He said take off your clothes.
I reluctantly take off my shirt and toss it to Brian. I suddenly wish I had done more sit-ups in my life, or any sit-ups at all. Really, another thing you've bested me in, stupid, sexy bro. Whoa.
Made 'em.
You might as well fry that shirt up. Seems like it's the only lunch we'll have.
The day's young. We can fish from the shore.
Once Brian gets the fire going, I sit to try to dry off my pants. Brian sets a couple of lures by the water's edge.
We're probably gonna have to put the kibosh on the competition for now.
Probably gonna have to.
Until another day.
I'll kill you. You understand?
My
that,
stomach
dog?
growls.
You hungry?
Oh, I'm fine.
For this dig.
Brian reaches into his cargo shorts and pulls out a few granola bars.
I have a small child. I am flushed with snacks.
Brian joins me by the fire and I
Oh,
accept
yeah.
the cargo short granola.
And now we're back to waiting.
Where did the girls get off to? Shouldn't they be back by now?
Oh, I wouldn't worry about it too much. They're a couple of smart kids.
That's what I'm worried about. They're too smart. They probably established a small rural government by this point and installed themselves as leaders.
Oh yeah.
Take a look around the sun, cresting the tree line, casting the entire lake in a warm golden glow. The forest seems to be coming alive now. Birds are chirping, flowers are blooming. On days like these, fathers like you should be happy.
Should be happy now.
Wow, nature is beautiful. A mosquito bites me. I slap my neck and curse. Nature sucks.
There you go, bud.
Brian hands me a bottle of bug spray. I begrudgingly take it and douse myself. Ugh, I've always hated how this stuff smells.
Pussy. Anywho, really? I've always kind of liked it.
I've always
Reminds
kind of
me
liked
being
it too.
outside.
Right.
Yeah, that's why.
Maybe that's why I don't have that many brain cells. I've been huffing that mosquito repellent.
I like fucking this shit.
Maybe you and I have different sentiments on the outdoors. The fish are the cameras, meaning they are the government. Maxwell comes bounding up to me, a huge stick in his mouth. He drops it at my feet and looks at me expectantly. Oh, I don't have your taxes, Maxwell. Oh, I'm not paying your taxes.
Don't be a dick.
Oh god, dude. Oh god, every fiber of my being is calling for this.
So mean.
Let's just throw the stick into the woods. Whoa, that just came from his chest. I hurl the stick as hard as
There's a
I...
team on his chest? What?
Oh, as hard as I can toward the
Nathan,
tree
why
line.
did you
Maxwell
come on
bolts
his
after it,
chest?
running as fast as his stubby little legs can carry him. Which, consequently, is not very fast. It is very cute, though.
Gosh, though, Spruce.
Don't you dare disrespect the dog. Never planned on it. I turn away so he can't... Whoa! So he can't
I
see
saw
me
you.
blush.
Saw you.
Maxwell brings the stick back to me, clearly proud of himself. Good boy, Maxwell. You're very good and speedy, boy. You're the world champ of fetch. It's time for the pets. What's the plan? Rub.
Corgis love their pets.
Every dog loves their belly rubbed.
Every dog loves their belly rubbed.
What about the scratch behind the ear? It's a good one.
Give me a moment. Let's go with this one. I give Maxwell some nice little scratches
no
behind his
complaints.
floppy ears. We're fine with that. He responds in kind by licking my face.
No, Mason, the
relax,
goal
you.
is to
Be
get
careful. He's gonna try to
eggplants.
follow you home if you keep that up.
I scratch Maxwell's ears more intensely. I'm gonna steal your dog, Brian. We both laugh.
Amanda
I'm only
surely
kind
will.
of kidding.
Please take
I'm
him.
playing with Maxwell. Fish
Yeah,
begin
yeah,
routinely pulling on Brian's lines. I watch Brian effortlessly fillet the fish, squeezing a bit of lemon on them, frying them up in a cast iron pan. Before we know it, we have a feast fit for a couple of shirtless dudes. Amanda and Daisy emerge from the woods, looking totally unscathed.
Oh gosh.
Paper. Alright,
Amanda?
Mads.
Mer.
Whoa.
Whoa!
Dead Bod Patrol, I'm gonna have to issue you both a citation, and this is not how Amanda sounds. And demand you both put your
I can do
shirts
it.
on.
I can do it.
Yay.
Sorry.
They're back.
Whoa, Dad Bod Patrol. I'm gonna have to issue you both a citation and demand you both put your shirts on. They're children present.
Brian tosses me my now dry shirt. I pull it over my head, thankful that I will no longer be distracted by Brian and his pecs.
You wanna look?
Where have you guys been?
Studying entomology. The
I
usual.
love
What?
that study. I love that study. I want to study that so bad. Anyways,
Bug?
we were playing with that. We were playing with bugs.
Instead of just saying what, I should have done the you what Star-Lord bit.
You what?
Now, I know that sounds bad. Starts blasting the kid.
You did
I
what to my daughter?
expected you guys to be more covered in, like, mud and stuff. Daisy looks offended.
What the fuck you say to me? What do you take me for? A child?
Perhaps.
Darn.
Amanda puts a hand on Daisy's shoulders.
Right. I
Right.
guess I am. Shit.
We take a seat around the fire, and Brian serves us all generous piles of fish on paper plates. It's absolutely delicious. Why does he have to be good at everything?
Paper.
I gotta shop put this fish out now. Hold on. No. Fish tastes good, okay?
Daisy and Amanda both nod furiously, mouths full of fish. It's incredible. I never had fish this good. Yeah, it's great.
Old Hardin family recipe.
I don't know,
We were
Amanda.
fucking-
But why are your pants so wet?
We were fucking.
Well, Amanda, we were out there on the lake and then...
And then I accidentally tipped over the boat.
Oh.
Don't worry. All the gear floated to the surface, so we didn't lose anything, right, Spruce?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. I can't believe he just covered for me. Gosh, he even now humbles me. He's trying his best to beat me at everything, including my world-famous sense of humility.
Yes.
We finished our fish and end up playing catch with Maxwell for a little while before we decide to head out. Stop asking questions, Amanda. After cleaning up the camp, we pack the station wagon and let Maxwell into the backseat. The poor pup falls asleep in a cuddle puddle with Amanda and Daisy. They've had a long day.
Been an ordeal today, but let me drive you guys home.
Bud.
I want to prove that I'm most awake dad on the block, but yeah, I'm beat. Fine. As we drive away, I take one last look at the lake disappearing behind us and smile. I rest my head against the window, and the low rumbles of the dirt road beneath us lulls me into a peaceful sleep.
Hey, sleepyhead.
I open my eyes and realize I have dozed off in the car. I self-consciously wipe a bit of drool off my chin. Oh, hey, I was resting my eyes. Just in case we suddenly have to lump into any sort of conflict. So I'm super awake for it. And ready to fight. With my strong arms.
All good. You earned some rest, buddy. Thanks for coming out with us today. I had a lot of fun. For you.
Thanks for inviting us. I also had fun, actually.
Glad to hear it. Take it easy, yeah?
You too. Take it the easiest. Brian chuckles to himself as he unloads the car. Amanda and I get inside and immediately claps onto the couch. Long day.
Yep.
I was so close to that pole saw.
Also?
Sorry, Tim,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to excuse myself out of this session. I
All
am
good.
falling asleep right now.
We will stick away from your roles. It's all good.
Alright, appreciate it. Do
Yeah.
not have sex with my rolls.
Understood.
Not yet.
Brian and I
please.
were competing to see who could catch the most
I
fish,
know.
and
I know how much you want to, just don't do it yet.
Please.
The ads are killing us right now.
Anyways,
I just wanna
good
go back
night,
to
chat.
that.
Good night, Pat.
Pat.
Man, I want to play Craig again. He was so much fun. I was so having fun on the treadmill. On the treadmill was so much fun. Fucking hell.
Fucking run!
Amanda.
Run! Run! What are you doing? Run!
Okay.
You don't run, you'll
Oh,
die.
why do you care so much?
Amanda Panda, just look at the guy. He's so obviously got my number, and he's rubbing my face in it.
Ugh.
Dad, I love you,
Mm.
but you're kind of dumb sometimes.
Dumb? Well, clearly the superior dad.
You know what? I don't have the energy required to properly unpack your weird fixation with asserting your masculinity.
Ooh, asserting dominance.
I'm going to bed.
Alright.
Night.
Nope.
Amanda slides off the couch and face down onto the floor.
That's so mean. I'm a tired slug.
Amanda, that floor is disgusting.
I don't care.
Well, nah, honey.
My spine
Night,
says
Pops.
otherwise.
Eric, grow your own vegetables. It's cheaper, I think.
Oh, I bet you this is an S. You got so many eggplants.
That's a lot of total
Oh.
points.
Oh, that's so many points. Yep.
You're about to dad.
Let's
You're
go.
about to dad.
He's really deading.
I'm about to dad. You.
Alright. So it's...
Didn't Pat take Dame? No, that was Moon Man.
What? Moonman was never here!
Moonman has never been here. I'm Damien.
You need me to Mimo, catch Roberto. If you let it go, I choose you. Okay.
Oh, god damn it.
Alright, you're right. Putting you back to back. My bad.
Alright.
Oh,
No,
okay.
no, no. I can do it.
All right,
I can do
all
it.
right, all
I
right.
got it. I
Okay.
can do it.
Okay,
Put
okay.
me in, Coach. Put me in.
Which one of you are more passionate about your roles?
Put me in the game, Coach.
I'm ready to play.
I don't know, Paper. What do you think?
Whoever can sing the Pledge of Allegiance more passionately gets the role.
Oh,
Oh,
say.
nah. Fuck that shit.
Well, Gobble got me the first two words. That's better than nothing.
Oh, say. Anywho, I win.
You can't beat the whammy bar?
I don't pledge.
Dude, I don't know what you're doing.
Instead of messaging the guy, why don't I just walk over and grab some coffee? I'm feeling really sluggish today
Our
anyways.
CVs are
Pick
huge,
Robert
by the way.
Lemau? Can't. That's a Pat character. Amanda!
Oh, yeah, almost.
Amanda sticks her head out of her room.
Father!
Wanna go to the coffee spoon?
Father! Oh, so you get called cool once, and now you're the cool dad who hangs out at coffee shops and listens to neo jazz and stuff.
Amanda,
Are you gonna bring your laptop or your leather-bound journal so you can work on your poetry anthology?
look honey, do you want me to buy you coffee or
Mhm.
not?
Give me the coffee.
Don't get my laptop and my leather-bound journal.
Oh,
So weird.
fuck,
Oh,
it's
no,
him.
it's
I think
him.
I was this guy. I think this is me. This is one of my
Yeah.
few extra roles. And I forget his voice, so we're just gonna wing it, based on how I feel. Amanda and I make the short walk over to the coffee spoon. The place is quiet today. Just a few people hanging out and reading books in the cozy little nooks. I walk up to the counter and see a familiar pierced face. Hey, you were the dude I yelled at a bunch the other night. Amanda casts a sideways glance at me. You tried to sell me shirts. And who might you be, miss? This is my daughter, Amanda. A person I am a father to and very protective of. And honored to make your acquaintance. My name is Pablo. Did I mention that I make witch house music?
I wouldn't call that witch house music, but okay.
A piercing blow to my ego, little dude, though not one that will dissuade my need to impress you.
Ew.
My innate dad senses tingle. I
Wait
feel
for me!
overwhelmed with a fatherly protective energy. I must do something to protect my child. What?
Yes.
What the hell is this? Okay. Listen here, Pablo. I have a very specific set of skills too. I can type pretty fast for people my age. You so much just hair on my daughter's head. I'll be coming for you at a comfortable 80 words per minute after I practice a little.
Dad.
Have you never seen Taken?
Taken's pretty. It's a
rude.
solid movie. Matt comes out from washing dishes in the back to meet Amanda and I. He and I high five as fellow cool people do.
I see you met my newest employee.
At your service. Although I'm only here until Vacant Veil starts their world tour. When's that? Well, we have to put out a record first.
So no. Alright, Pablo. Now what do we do with the customers again?
Right, yes. Pablo clears his throat. Hello, good folks on Maple Bay. May I interest you in a tasty caffeinated beverage?
What the fuck?
A smashing pumpkin spice latte, please.
He cleared his throat. A classic.
Do it good and make it Father John.
What? Father John Misto? A Father John Misto, please.
That might be the worst pun I've ever heard.
Come on. Hey, it's beer comedy.
Yeah, under the highest form of comedy. The fuck, he becomes British. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh my god.
I was making a joke off. Father John Misty was an album called Pure Comedy, and the drink is named after Father John Misty. So I was, yeah, never mind.
Coming right up. Pablo gets to work making our drinks while Matt observes him. He just needed to clear his throat.
I look at the hang of it. As a goofy of a dude as he is, kid works hard.
Hey man, that concert was a lot of fun. We should hang out again.
Hell yeah! I'm actually gonna be done training Pablo in a couple of hours. I was gonna go record shopping. Wanna come along?
Absolutely. Pablo brings us drinks and Amanda buries herself in her laptop. I spend my time sipping my drink and cracking jokes with Matt. Last time we hung out, he told me that he had trouble hanging out with other people, but for some reason, he and I can't talk and joke like old buds. It's weird. I feel really comfortable around him. Once Matt feels comfortable leaving Pablo on his own, I say goodbye to Amanda and we start walking to the record store.
Have you ever been here before?
No! I mean, we have a record player sitting in my living room, but all I have are 2 copies of Frampton Comes Alive.
Frampton? Oh, this should be fun then. We're gonna find you some good stuff.
All I have is 2 copies of
We're gonna
Dracula.
find you some good stuff. Now, look here.
Walk to the store, packed with posters, artwork, stickers, and records.
is it,
A few
Luigi.
people mill around, flipping through the milk crates of albums. Some indie band is playing through the speaker. It's a nice vibe. So, why do people still buy records? Isn't it kinda outdated at this point?
There's a lot of people who will try to tell you that vinyl sounds warmer or more true to the artist's intent, but really I think it's just nice to collect records. It's cool that in this day and age we have just about every song ever created available instantaneously on their phones, but there's something about holding an album, getting to see the artwork in your hands that I'll always love.
I can fuck with that.
Yeah, that's why I try to get as many of the records as I love in physical form as possible.
Remember when we were kids and we would have to wait by the radio with a cassette tape so we could record our favorite songs?
It made each listen really special, and the mixtapes were even cooler because of how much work they took.
I need to drink Gatorade! Now you just make a playlist. I think the last time someone gave me a real mixtape was in high school. I look around the multi-level record store and spot some genres. Future wave, jungle, anarcho-punk, nunsploitation. I have no idea where to even start. Man, this is a little overwhelming.
Here, let me help you find something you might like. If you were a milkshake, what flavor would you be?
Cookies and cream. Yeah!
Damn. If you could only buy one type of candle scent for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Pumpkin. Fuck! Ooh, Fireball doesn't sound half bad. Let's go with the Fireball. Spring Creek Fireball.
What's your favorite ambient sound?
What the fuck is start? Hell to the
Uh,
Bone
like-
Chorus! You think that's like wind chimey?
It's.
Uh.
I feel like.
I like
Oh, no.
rain. I like rain. Rain's solid.
What's your dream vacation spot? You know what? That's it.
Ooh. Nope, rain. Starting off a new life in the Baltics. Ooh. Baltic Islands. Living off the fat of the land. New life in the Baltics.
What's your deepest, darkest fear?
Damn.
I worry that people are only nice to me because they want something from me. I worry I don't deserve happiness and won't ever get it. What if nobody exists but me and I fabricated this universe? God, that was a schizo thought I had in
think the
mind.
bottom.
Saying
yeah.
you two and the waiter tells you to enjoy your food. A lot of solid options here. You know what?
Yeah,
I'm gonna stick with this one.
that one seems too true.
I mean, hey man, I've been
Yeah.
sticking to myself this entire time. Sprunk Man is nothing but a reflection of me, but sillier. Matt thinks for a moment.
Mm. Oh, I know just the thing.
Matt runs to the other end of the store and returns holding a record behind his back. He shows it to me.
This is Trouble Will Find Me by the Nationals.
Is that an actual song?
I
I'm
would assume
looking it
so.
up.
Oh, thank you for looking it up.
All right.
You know, look it up. Tell me if it is, and if it is, link it to me.
Yep, it's a real song.
Please link that
What year
shit
was
to
it
me.
made?
Mads, please. Please, Mads. That sounds like
I
a good
need
song. I
need
need it.
Don't you
Okay, okay, give
point
me
those
2 seconds.
down dudes? We've been waiting for this date for
Hang
2
on, hang on.
months.
You guys are gonna have to look at my default screen for a bit.
Cringe. No.
I need it, Mads.
It's a
Ooh,
whole album, but yeah, I'll send you the
give it. I need it.
link.
I need
Alright.
it.
Okay, I'm gonna
I
give
need it right now. Right now.
There, have it, take it.
Alright. Trouble will find me. Save on Spotify. I don't. Okay. Copy link.
You want the link?
No. Hang on. I can handle. I can
live
handle.
album
I can handle
YouTube?
this. I can handle this.
You can do it.
Speed dial faster. Open.
No, cancel it. Cancel
Okay. Don't swallow the cat. Fireproof. Sea of love. Heaven face. I need my girl. Humiliate. Pink rabbits. What's
it.
fireproof?
Don't swallow the cap actually sounds familiar.
What's I should live in salt? Alright, I could fuck with that.
Yeah.
What's demons? Ooh. I like this. That's some good shit right there. National.
have honed their sad guy sound.
Damn it.
Album after album, and by this point, they're old pros about feeling blue. The music is so amazing that it'll actually cheer you up.
Whoa, dude. Thanks for the recommendation.
You're depressed, aren't you?
I don't need that.
You're gonna have a great time with it, I promise.
Man, I bring our records to the cash register. A young girl with a septum piercing and a buzz cut stands behind the counter with one earbud in. Usual stuff today, Matt.
Just some light pickups.
Matt places 3 albums on the counter. Swear I'm good at this. Swear I'm good at this by Diet
Mystery
Sig.
Skulls?
Forever
Fuck
by
yeah.
Mystery Skulls. Apparently Gabo knows them. And Greatest Hits by Remo Drive. Tight. Cashier rings up Matt and hands back his albums in a bag. She stares at me suspiciously. Who's the nerd?
The nerd is my buddy Spruce. Spruce is the beacon of human charm. This beacon of human charm is Molly. Excuse me, I misread.
I got kicked out of art school for destroying my paintings at the end of every critique.
I heard
Lovely to
got
meet you.
rejected.
Anyway, Matt, is the open mic night still on?
You know it. The Third Wave's gonna do a special acoustic performance.
I might see if I can get a few of the girls together. There's an open mic night going on.
Yeah, dude. We do it every month at the Coffee Spoon. Some amazing talent actually always comes through.
Got a flyer for it right here, green bitch.
Ready. You and Amanda should come by that night. Jesus.
Matt blushes.
I mean, if you're not doing anything.
Gotta swap back over to my OBS.
I know you're being a whore and just wanting to go to OBS. and all
Will
that.
Vacant Phil be playing?
If only.
I finished paying for my record and we head out of the store. Man, what a trip down memory lane. I haven't been to a record shop like that since Vans had shag carpeting.
Now that you mention it, isn't it strange to think of those weird little musical memories?
How do you mean?
Well, I think music is a very time and place sort of thing. A song is important to me, not only in that I think it sounds good, but where I was and what I was doing when I was listening to it. There's music that reminds me of exes, of struggling through school, of being so poor that I didn't know where my next meal was coming from. All that stuff. And listening to those songs reminds me of those moments of my life.
Yeah, now that I think of it, even the pop concert Amanda made me take her to is special to me. I am not really a fan of the band, but hearing their songs on the radio reminds me of how young and excited Amanda was. And that even reminds me of a younger me, going to see my favorite bands in concert with all my friends. We would always go to my friend Cynthia Chapman's house beforehand and smoke pot in her basement, like we were so slick. Her parents definitely knew what we were doing, though. Wait, when was the last time you smoked pot? Matt stops and thinks for a moment.
Been decades.
Dude, me too.
Oh?
Where do you even get pot now? Is that even what kids call it these days?
I'm gonna smoke that big fat blunt.
Hey,
Let's go
Dumb.
find Mary. She's got some. She's got the hookup.
That's so true.
find out. You want to get high and listen to our new records? Yeah.
Why the fuck
you
not?
wanna-
Sprunkman is never one to adverse from such
Yeah.
dubious means. Matt pulls up his phone and starts texting.
Oh, he's got the hookup.
After a few minutes, he looks up and smiles at me.
Molly's got a hook. Says to me in an alley near the coffee shop.
Molly.
Meet in an alley in the coffee shop.
Okay, if it turns out if it turns out it's the feds, you make a break for it and I'll take the heat. Just promise you'll raise Amanda like she was your own.
You realize that weed has been legalized in this state, right?
I definitely knew that. But we live in dangerous times. Who knows what lurks in the seedy underbelly of Maple Bay? We could find ourselves in the wrong end of a deal gone bad. Just look out for Amanda.
I swear. Oh, here's our guy.
Coming around the corner of one of those nasty green dumpsters, shrouded in darkness, is a lean figure dressed in all black. Excuse me, Mr. Drugman. Oh, for fuck's
Holy
sake.
shit, it's Damien's kid.
Surprised, the person almost jumps out of the skin. It's Lucian, Damon's son. Ah,
I don't remember the voice I gave him. Did someone else on it?
Just a sad emo kid kind of voice.
Okay. Um, uh, who sent you?
Yeah, there you go.
tried.
There you go.
Yeah, that sounds about right. We're cool, man. We're cool.
This is who. For all I know, you guys could be with the feds.
Bitch, this shit has been
actually,
legalized.
weed is leg.
Move your cool.
What?
I need to know that you're down, or I bolt.
Yeah, seems about right.
I'm not cool enough. All my coolness has left my body when I had a
Push.
daughter. Apparently.
Mango haze. Mango madness.
You want the second one paper, huh?
Mango-licious.
Oh yeah, you know I'm cool. Every day I'm ripping that stinky grass. You know,
Oh,
Stalin's handiwork. The dandelion of the dam. 520.
No.
God.
No, wait, which one is the drug number?
Stop. Please stop. Look, it's fine. I get it. Buzzcut Molly said you were coming.
Right, now that the formularies are out of the way, let's make a deal.
Ugh. Bye. Alright, how much do you want?
1.
One what?
You got that grand.
Yeah!
Granddaddy Purple. Yeah. He means
Gabo.
He means weed, Lucian.
yeah, but how much?
Bitch, I don't know. 1?
Oh my god, look, here, take it. Take this and give me 10. Just don't tell my dad. Let's all forget this happened.
I won't tell your dad if you don't.
Lucian hands me a baggie of something
Oh,
and
Matt.
disappears down the alleyway. I open it and take a deep whiff. Smells like genuine drugs. Yes, sirree.
Genuine.
I'm so
drug.
excited.
Absolutely.
You guys,
Yeah.
I remember this.
Yeah,
part.
we should get off public property before we smoke this.
Great idea. Let's head back to my
Oh, he's
place.
taking you back to his place.
Hey, you ready to get down and funky? No.
Matt and I walk up to our cul-de-sac and
Oh,
stop at a
yeah.
gas station
Yeah. You
along
wanna
the
get
way
down
to
and
buy
funky?
rolling papers and soda.
During
I
the
feel like
night.
I'm 16 again.
Me when I funky.
You wanna, damn,
You wanna
that's
start
actually a
funkin'?
nice place. Shit, I think I would like to live
That
here.
is a nice place.
Carmencita is having a sleepover tonight, so that gives us all the time we need to.
When the kids are away, the
Drugs.
daddies play.
I don't know, man. It does look like a nice. It does look like a nice place, but those are two bookshelves and a potted plant up there, and the only way to get that shit up there is a ladder. That feels like.
It looks like a step
Commitment.
ladder.
Point is, it seems like hell to get stuff
I'm not
up
gonna
there.
say what I'm going to say, but I was thinking of saying.
Just do it.
Awesome, let's do some drugs.
No.
I'll do something worse.
Ladder.
Matt pulls out one of the records of his bags and puts it on
He's
for
gonna
us. I
push me
plop
on
down
the
on a comfy
couch.
leather couch
Oh,
and look
God.
around his place. There are a bunch of band posters and his record collection takes up an entire wall. Whoa, what a collection.
Been collecting my whole life. It was nice to finally get them all in one place. After being on the road for so much of my life, I had to ask my parents to hold on to them for me.
Matt sits down next to me and we lay marijuana drugs out on the coffee table.
Marijuana drugs.
Do you want to do the honors?
Please, it's your house.
If you say so.
Matt pulls out some rolling papers and sprinkles some of the beatnik tobacco onto a piece. He starts rolling it back and forth on the paper almost immediately, spilling drugs all over the couch.
Paper.
Never was too good at this.
Matt tries
Matt
again and
was
is able to
spilling all
successfully
the drugs,
roll
bro.
a nice-looking weed cigarette. He hands me a lighter and the blunt. I take it. Well, let's
blunts in my pocket.
rip that golf fairway.
Yes, let's do this.
I light the joint and inhale deeply.
He's
This
dead.
is not what I remembered. It's been a while though. Maybe pot drugs have just gotten more potent since the last time I smoked. I pass the joint to Matt and cough a bit.
Indirect kissing?
Should it sting this much, or am I just a baby? Matt takes a hit and his
I love
eyes
this
go
part.
wide.
That's not weed.
Oh god. Did
Oh,
we
no.
develop a taste for meth?
No, it's...
Matt takes another hit and winces.
Yeah, this is oregano.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I sniff the air. Yeah, that would definitely explain why it smells like pizza place in here.
Baby.
That little
Oh,
punk
fucking
ripped us
smoking
off.
oregano.
Oh, well, we can still relax and enjoy the music sober.
You know
Maybe
what?
something else.
You're right. We sit and listen
Yeah,
through
do
the
something
Diet
else.
Sig album that Matt bought
You
us,
know.
which is
Yeah,
catchy as
it
do
hell.
something. Pokes it with
Yeah.
a stick.
I look around the room again, see photos of Carmencita growing up. I spot a young woman with a huge smile in one of the pictures with the tune.
Oh.
Who's that?
Oh, that's Rosa. She's
Rosa
Carmencita.
Parks?
Jesus, paper.
You gotta leave now.
I'm so sorry.
You gotta leave now. I need to leave. This is you
Me
know what?
going back in time to put
Oh,
Rosa
damn, she
Parks in
died.
the back of the bus
Give me your
myself.
record. I bought it for you. I need it back. I don't care anymore. You're not gonna watch the Nationals. She died when Carmencita was young.
Oh my god, I just realized my face tracking's on my wrong monitor.
You're
Ain't that
tracking it?
interesting?
I'm tracking
Rosa
you.
Parks, what are you doing here?
Me when I
And why aren't you in the back of the bus? I'm so sorry to hear that Amanda lost Alex at a young age too.
Go to hell.
I can understand how hard it must have been. We're just
Go to
moving
the
past
back
that. We're
of
moving
hell.
past it. I look around again, spotting a framed geek post drawing hanging on the wall. On it is an illustration of Matt and Rosa surrounded by flowers. The cursive lettering reads, "Stillness the Dancing." Looks like they played the Sound of Garden over a decade ago. Were you two in a band together?
Yeah, that was the reason I was touring so much when I was younger. We traveled the whole country in this rinky-dink little van. It was hard to start, but once we started gaining notoriety and seeing how much your songs meant to kids, it was just incredible.
I'm gonna eat comic brownies. You mean cosmic brownies? But yeah,
Brown.
Base
not
nonetheless.
Brownies. No, it's
Wow,
Comic Brownies.
that seems like That seems like a life only some people only dream of.
Brownies.
Some people only dream of. It was, and it was difficult at the same time. I couldn't have done it without someone by my side. Rosa and I knew we couldn't do it forever. The longer roads on the road, the longer hours on the road, excuse me, missing your family, sleeping in a van, all that stuff.
I don't know if I
But once she became pregnant with Carmencita, we put down roots in our family favorite town to play in, right here. Since she was a kid, Rosa always had a dream to own a quiet little coffee shop. She died before it opened.
So sorry.
Depression.
Don't be.
Not really sure what to say. I couldn't possibly count the number of times I've told people the same thing after Alex died. Matt gets up to flip the record. Next to the turntable, I notice a dusty piano. Do you play?
I'm out of practice.
I used to jam out on the keys back in my day.
No, you didn't.
I fronted the hottest 7-piece ska band that Eagle Rock Bay High School had to offer.
No way. You had a ska phase.
Came right before the crime phase. Phase! Ska's never dies. Except for Communist Manifesto, who broke up after the senior talent show to pursue solo careers.
Dude, that's so rad.
Matt pulls out the piano bench.
Give me some of that two-tone love.
Oh man, let's see if I still got it.
Oh.
Sit down at the piano.
Anyway,
Stick to your ska roots. Hey, I think I'm doing it. I'm playing ska. Wait, that was just smoke on the water. Matt, I've forgotten how to play.
Deep Purple is always appreciated, nonetheless.
Alright, buddy. Can you top that?
I shouldn't.
Oh.
Ah, come on.
No, it's been a long time.
Ramba. Drop that shit.
You have to push on.
I got 2 votes, Paper.
It's trauma.
Paper, what do you think I should do?
We know, but he has to get through it.
I don't know, man.
Never too late to get back into the saddle.
No trauma.
Matt, you just sat through a butchered version of Deep Purple Smoke on the Water. How much worse can it be? Matt stares at the piano for a second.
Okay. I'm
Oh my God.
shit.
okay.
Is that what you wanted, Mason? I guess you got what you wanted.
I
Mason.
didn't get what I wanted. I didn't. I just wanted to hear it.
Nope, we all know that's what
Matt
you
closes
wanted, and
his
you got
eyes
it.
and
You
runs
got
his
it.
fingers
You
over the
got it.
keys.
Let's
He
see what
breathes
you're
in
dreaming
deep and starts playing a melody. If I didn't know that he hadn't played the piano in a long time, I would never have guessed it. Matt plays a soft, sweet tune filled with emotion. I never heard this before. Is this one of his original works? This is so cool. Matt finishes the song and finally opens his
Matt
eyes.
finishes.
Now
It's that one song by Billy Solitude.
That was amazing.
Oh no.
Oh, it's nothing.
Come on, man, that was killer. Are you gonna pull that out for open mic night?
Oh no, I never play at those.
Well, why not? You're really good.
It's just I just don't do it anymore.
Oh,
I just don't like
Matt.
being up there and alone and having so many people stare at me. It doesn't feel fun anymore.
I can sense that Matt's getting uncomfortable at the thought of it. I won't push him any further. Alright, man. But I hope you know how beautiful your music is.
Thanks. Thanks.
Matt and I sit and listen to more records until it gets late, and I decide that I need to go to bed. Matt walks me to my door.
Never tell anyone about the oregano, okay?
Deal. Wait, can I tell my doctor? I don't know anything about the health effects of smoking oregano, Aunt.
I think we'll be fine. Nah, dude.
I smile. Night.
What do you mean you don't smoke oregano?
I walk inside,
regularly?
and the house is dark, save for the
Smoke that
sliver of
smelly
light coming
that dank
from
coke.
beneath Amanda's door.
Oh.
Knock lightly on the door and enter Amanda's room. She's sitting on her desk with a camera, editing photos. Hey, Amanda! Amanda swivels around in a chair to face me and slumps down.
What smells like a pizza parlor in here?
What? Nothing! So, what's up?
Dad, I'm hungry.
Ugh.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do
Wait,
it.
no.
I hungry!
No.
No.
I'm dead! End of game. Guys, thank you all for coming to the stream. We're ending it right here, right now. Canonical ending.
This is
Uh,
my dream daddy.
This is my dream daddy, too. Amanda collapses up. There she
That's
goes.
so real.
Dies.
Reasonable crash out. I promised myself I'd never let it come to this.
Sorry, kiddo. You set it up. I had to spike it down.
You're a monster.
Want some spaghetti?
Yes, please.
A spaghetti monster.
Amanda and I boil pasta and heat up sauce in a pan. Well, I boil pasta and heat up sauce while Amanda watches. Despite my best efforts, I'm not able to set it on fire.
How was record collecting?
It was great. Did you know that Matt used to play in a band?
No way. Was he good?
I don't know if the band was good, but he played some piano for me tonight, and it was amazing. I learned to cook. Oh, wait, also she should fend for herself. You're
Really?
talking about Amanda.
You
Yeah, I brought it up that he should play at an open mic night that's been happening in his coffee shop. But he got kind of weird about it.
Hey, I saw a flyer for that. We should go.
It's not too late to start a father-daughter punk band and play a couple tunes there.
Yeah, let me break out my glockenspiel. I think I only know hot cross buns, but we can work off the chord progression.
What the fuck is a glockenspiel?
I don't know, but we all know how to pronounce the word, though.
I actually am gonna find out.
Amanda and I have a nice dinner before she goes back to her room to do photography stuff. I end up watching True Life. I'm a house hunter. They're staging an intervention for the house hunter who is crying uncontrollably over the color walls. They know they can paint the walls of their house any color they want, right?
Yeah, it's a xylophone.
Oh, hi, Vibey. Howdy. How's it going?
No, it's a different
Vibey.
kind.
Matt's song is stuck in my head all night. First is the worst, second is best, third is the one with the hairy chest.
Oh, what do we think? What do we think? How good
520.
was it? No way it's as good as Brian's was. Okay.
Damn.
Welcome.
Vibey says hi to you, mans. Alright,
Yay!
we got one more before we might have to end it. As much as Gabo wants to be Craig, I don't think taking away one of Pat's famed roles is doing right by him.
Yeah. Also, that will be the third one, so
Listen. Oh, that's
I
right.
think it'll be it for the final choice.
Bird in the hand is better than a bird in the eye. I had a lot of fun hanging out with Damien the other day. I wonder what he's up to. I open up Dad book and start writing him a message when Amanda walks in the door.
Dad, you got a letter.
Oh, is it from Grandma?
No, it's from me.
No, it's from Damien.
Whoa, it's almost like I can hear his voice. Can I see it? Amanda hands me a piece of old parchment, folded into an envelope and sealed with purple wax. Damn, that dude goes all out. Pry off the seal and unfold the letter. In the most beautiful calligraphy, the letter reads,
Dearest Bruce, I hope you'll find my continued correspondence endearing, rather than trying. One can only hope that my use of
just
the
keeps
slower, more
going.
traditional form of communication will showcase my sincere and earnest sentiment that I greatly enjoy our time together. I write this hastily under the warm embrace of excitement, fearful that I may misstep and speak towards something unwelcome. For now, I hope that you might forgive my boldness. I will simply say that your company has greatly occupied my thoughts. While the afternoon may have been derailed by forces unforeseen, your companionship helped a great deal. Not only is the discipline of my child, but in the morale of my spirit. And for that I thank you. I don't know where I'm going with this accent. That said, Spruce, if you'll allow me, it would mean the world to me if you would enjoy more of your time. Perhaps a trip to the cinema, followed by a moonlit stroll, would be of your taste? I eagerly await your response. With great respect, D. Bloodmarch.
I bought oregano from your son.
You go here now.
Amanda and I both look up from the letter.
Girl.
He's
Wow.
good.
I'm out of fucking breath, bro.
So, you gonna catch that movie then?
Yeah, I better message him on Dad book and let him know. Amanda slaps my laptop shut.
You have to write him back. A real letter.
But my handwriting looks like two toddlers fighting over a crayon.
Dad, you have to. He wrote you a letter. That's so cool.
Yes.
Will you help me? I need to class this up.
Girl, move. Mother, I was made for this. Here's what you gotta do.
Get what you gotta do.
Find tickets to the show that you two like, then enclose them in the letter.
Ooh, that's classy.
Mm-hmm,
Man and I hop
That's how
onto
you
my
do it.
laptop and produce showtimes.
Mhm.
He doesn't seem like a romantic comedy kind of a guy.
Oh, here's one.
Vampire Crusade 2.
Oh my god.
Hell
Amanda.
yeah.
Evil never dies.
Oh no, that sounds kind of stupid.
Actually, it's a critically acclaimed exploration of the
Ennui.
ennui of existence. It really turns the vampire trope on its head.
Really?
Ooh, Vibey got.
Yeah! Wait, what happened to Nightbot? Damn.
You had
Nightbot got...
Nah, there's just lots of blood and vampire titties.
No, it's a. He posted a Twitch clip
Fuck.
from stream.
Debatable if I wanna... Yeah, sorry, Vibey.
You you have to
Well,
say something.
let's roll the dice. Purchase the tickets and print them out, then sit down at the table with Amanda to try drafting a nice letter. I start writing.
I'm sorry,
Damien.
you have to die now.
I do hope that this letter finds you in good health.
Good one. What's next? Oh my god.
You've been good? Remember when your son tried to cut? I must confess of my amateur control the written word.
That's good. Oh. Jeez, Dad. Have some faith in yourself. Okay, we're trucking along. Let him know how you're feeling.
That earnest shit was pretty messed up.
That shit was messed up.
I did very much enjoy the adventure we found ourselves on the last we met. You find me in good spirits, for I very much felt the same after our last encounter.
Nice.
Make it fucking clap.
Ask him to hang out
That's
already.
right.
Make it clap.
Sure, it takes time, Amanda.
Gavel.
Let me, get that.
Can I get
Well,
a
a strange turn of events, I found myself enamored at the situation at hand.
Please let me tap.
Bring it home, Pops. Bring it home.
little?
Let me take you out. I got 2 tickets to the movie.
At least it's straightforward.
It brings me great pleasure to escort you to the cinema.
Oh, pleasure.
Ooh, calling it the cinema is a classy move.
Enclosed to you will find 2 tickets to Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies, which I'm sure you will find both titillating and enjoyable. Blood and titties. Party death! We'll carry on. That sounds kind of badass.
Yes.
And then I sign my name, my full name. Fancy that way. Spruce Man.
Oh.
Is this okay? Reach over my sloppy handwriting.
Classy as hell.
Oh my god.
Oh no. Damien, I do hope that this letter finds you in good health. I must confess of my amateur control of the written word, as well as my even more amateur penmanship. Your letter found me in good spirits, for I felt very much the same after our last encounter. While a strange turn of events, I find myself enamored of the situation at hand. It would bring me great pleasure to escort you to the cinema. Enclosed, you'll find 2 tickets to Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies, which I'm sure you will find both titillating and enjoyable. We'll carry on, Spruce Man.
Fuck, it's titillating.
You spelled his name wrong.
Oh, fuck.
What?
Nah, just trying to keep you on your toes. Now, all you have to do is seal it and put it in his mailbox.
You're gonna seal
Can I seal it with tape?
That's not authentic enough. I have an idea. I'll be right back.
Amanda leaves the room to return with a candle, a lighter, and a small piece of wood.
You gotta have a wax seal.
She lights the candle, which starts to burn down and form a pool of melted wax. What's that other thing? Amanda pours some of the wax onto the folded letter and expertly presses a small piece of wood into it. She lets it dry for a second, pulls the wood away, revealing...
Here it is. Your sigil.
a little kitten with a bow on its head. Awesome.
Grappling stuff always comes in clutch.
Well, I guess that's all there is to do, is deliver it to his doorstep now, huh?
Oh, I thought we were getting a carrier pigeon to do it. I already called my guy.
Pigeon, pigeon, pigeon.
I have a pigeon guy. Marcus has the good pigeons.
Hell yeah.
Don't get your pigeons from Anthony, though. They're no good.
They know good.
I don't want to know if any of this is true. I head outside and walk over to Damien's house, slip the letter into the slot of his door, and go back home.
Mission accomplished?
Let's gook. Now we play the waiting game.
Say that.
Night finally rolls around where I'm supposed to meet with Damien. The next day, he had left another beautifully crafted letter thanking me for mine and agreeing to the evening. Amanda helps me pick out a nice outfit, and I show up to the theater a little bit early. It's a chilly night, and the theater is kind of crowded, but still nice.
How do you do?
Jesus! I jump at the sound of his voice and turn around to see Damien right behind me. You almost gave me a heart attack. How long were you there for?
I don't know. I just walked up. My apologies for frightening you.
Was that thunder? Is it going to rain soon?
I didn't hear anything.
What?
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 Regardless, the hour grows close. Shall we take our seats in the cinema? I must thank you again for purchasing our tickets. Please allow me to repay the deed in Sour Patch Kids, or perhaps Milk Duds?
You're not my favorite, Damien, but Milk Duds goes hard. Let's do it. We get in line to buy snacks. As we're waiting, I hear a familiar voice behind us.
At least they're very.
Oh, it's his son.
Hey?
Amber.
Oh. Ugh, my dad's
I
here.
assume that's here.
I turn around to find
Oh.
Lucian standing
It is,
behind
it is
us with
him.
a gaggle of other
My
goth
goth
kids.
son. Lucian, how nice to see you. I didn't know you were coming to the theater. I'm glad to see you spending some quality time with your friends.
Whatever, Dad.
Peace out, Coldest. Join the Discord? Ah, very nice. Damien.
I said, oh,
Damien. It's
Wait.
Damien time.
that's not me.
That
Damn.
is. Oh, and what movie will you be attending tonight? My bed.
My friends are making me see some kids movie about talking animals. I don't really care about it.
You better
Don't you talk shit about Zootopia, I swear to
Oh my
God.
god.
Ah, Zootopia. I love that shit.
I love that shit.
I do hope you enjoy your evening. We'll be watching Vampire Crusade 2. Evil Never Dies.
You? Watching that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Thought Damien would enjoy it.
Good luck with that, Dad.
You know what?
Why is this child sassing me?
That's it. You're done for, you little shit. Damien, this little punk sold me oregano.
That's true.
Lucian rejoins his friends, and I look over at Damien. Good luck with what?
Yeah, it's nothing. My son loves to tease.
Oh.
Wait in line for a little longer, and
I'm
Damien
sure
buys
we're
us
fine.
snacks. He seems a little nervous. I wonder what's wrong. Damien and I take our seats and settle in for previews. Glancing at him, I can see he's sweating profusely and gripping his armrest.
Oh no.
Hey, goth boy, is everything okay?
He doesn't handle horror well.
Everything is perfectly fine, of course. I'm so excited, yes, for this film. I'm a devoted patron of the arts, especially the scary arts. The scarier the art, the better. Yes, yes.
You have a favorite horror movie?
Of course, I have a favorite horror movie. Mine is, Halloween Town? Yeah, terrifying.
Oh,
Close enough.
interesting. That's odd. I don't seem to remember Halloween Town being that scary. We were expecting him to bring up some sort of strange horror film that I never heard of. Damien's knuckles are turning white. It looks like he's about to rip the armrest off. Wait a second. Damien, are you afraid of horror movies?
What?
Huh? No, you must be joking. I love horror movies.
Lights dim
It
for the
says-
film.
Joking.
Ah,
Ah! Oh, God!
oh no, I apologize. I was thinking about something far scarier than this movie, which is not scary at all, I swear. Perfectly fine.
We settle in as the film starts. I offer Damien some licorice. He takes one. I take note of very much of how his hands are shaking. The title flashes across the screen in bloody letters. Vampire Crusade 2. Evil Never Dies. A pale man with long silver hair, glittering red eyes, and well-oiled abs sits
Of
up
course.
in a coffin.
Damn.
Oh,
Ah, I was about to say it's that guy from Devil May Cry, but it's not. He doesn't have long hair. What? Romulus, bad blood. Alright, guys, give me a second.
Fucking Dante has long hair.
Awaken, my coven. Two more vampires slide out of the tops of their stone coffins onto the floor. Gabo.
Brother, is it time?
Paper?
Yeah.
I can try. This has been the bed, also mortal enemy. It is time.
The three look at each other and then to the camera. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. For the Vampire Crusade. Good enough. This rules. A trio of vampire flies into the night as foreboding organ music plays off in the distance. I somehow get lost in the movie. As dumb as it sounded, it's actually a pretty fun flick.
It's a chick flip.
I get to a tense moment with the film where Romulus Trueblood sits at a truce meeting with the general of the human army, whose wife Romulus has fallen in love with. No! Alright, shit. I can be general. Give me a second. Romulus, it's good to finally meet you. General, I agree. It's good to finally blood you. Whoa! Romulus leaps out and slashes the general's throat. Blood splatters everywhere, over everything, including the camera. Damien screams again, reflexively grasping my hand. I immediately blush, forgetting about any vampires or blood or vampiric blood.
What?
Oh, I'm terribly sorry.
Damien retracts his hand and places it back in his lap.
I was writing a novel in my head about blood magic, and I got to an extremely scary section. Yes.
Damien goes back to quietly stressing out over the movie. It's kind of cute that he won't admit that he's afraid of it. I wish he would hold my... Whoa! I wish he would hold my hand again. Maybe I could do something to try to make him feel more comfortable. I've got it. I'll do what all dads do best. Talk during the movie.
I'm gonna fall.
Bloodhole.
Jokes are
Joke.
good.
Oh no. Where does a dog go when it loses its tail?
Oh my.
Oh
Where?
my! To the retail store! I yelled that last bit a little too loud for a crowded movie theater, but I can see a smile on Damien's face.
Good one, Spruce.
The rest of the movie goes by relatively smoothly, with only a few whimpers from Damien. Damn, maybe he would have liked the romantic comedy better. We get to the final scene of the movie, where Romulus Badblood and the General's wife embrace each other in this crypt. Oh no.
Oh my
Here's to
god.
the true Vampire Crusade. Was the Vampire Crusade in our hearts? Our cold, unbeating hearts. Romulus and the General's wife begin making out hard.
What?
The film
Yeah.
fades to black, and the end appears on screen. But then it hard cuts to Demetrius and his rival lover Carmela, who watch the two from afar. Oh no, twist ending.
Bloodline has been pure for 1,000 years. Romulus has betrayed us by loving a human woman. It will only be short time before the next Vampire Crusade 3. Evil must die again. Trademark.
More thunder, more ominous organs. The movie fades out again, and a bloody question mark now accompanies the end. Amy and I walk out of the movie theater amidst throngs of chattering moviegoers. He's a little more pale than I remember, but otherwise he survived the encounter. He even seems kind of invigorated.
Oh.
What an interesting film. While the premise admittedly struck me as pedestrian, I was intrigued by its harrowing love story and great attention to detail in regards to vampiric lore.
Yeah, it was pretty good. A lot more vampire titties than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Come, the night is young. We'll take a stroll.
You know what else is young?
Damien's making a point of not telling me where he's taking me. Still, I'm enjoying
You
the
know what
walk and the
else?
cool night air. Being alone here with Damien is a lot better than being in a crowded theater. Lovely night, isn't it?
As lovely as the company, yes.
He thinks I'm lovely! Damn,
Oh.
okay. Here comes the smooth response. Cool. Thanks.
Oh no.
No problem.
Crushed it.
Awkward.
We both stand there feeling a little awkward. I sure am one smooth operator.
Indeed.
Are you getting a little hungry? Maybe we could stop off and grab something to eat.
Or a nibble? Don't worry, friend. I have a plan.
We turn the corner and we are greeted by the gates of a cemetery. What? Are we going in there?
A little bit of Victorian flavor, Spruce. Trust me.
We're going to
Roast.
in the
I'm
cemetery.
a bit nervous, but
Trust
Damien,
me.
what the fuck is the music for this graveyard? Hasn't led me wrong yet. I follow his lead as we walk into the cemetery. Statues of angels stare down at us as we follow a path through the faded tombstones. What the fuck is the cemetery music?
We're cemetery. We're cemetery
Ugh.
everywhere.
As we crest a small hill, we get a beautiful view of the city. Okay. The night lights sparkle around us. I gotta hand it to him. For being a cemetery, this is strangely romantic.
Mm. Ah, picnicking in graveyards is an old Victorian tradition. An appropriate finish to an evening after a vampire movie, wouldn't you say?
With a flourish, Damien produces a blanket and a picnic basket. Wait, where were you hiding that?
Don't worry about it.
Stop.
Under my cloak, of course.
Oh, right. Damien unfolds a blanket and we both sit down, gazing out at the city lights. He produces a bottle of red wine and a fine selection of cheeses!
In the Victorian era, there was no public art galleries, parks, or botanical gardens to speak of. Once rural graveyards became a more popular alternative to church burials, they became the only place that people could see beautiful plant life and find sculptures.
That makes sense. This is pretty nice. I have a question, though. How are you so okay being with a graveyard, but you had trouble handling a scary movie?
I wasn't. You see.
He sighs deeply.
Okay, yes. I was extremely scared of that movie, if I'm being honest. I was not writing a book about blood magic in my head.
You seemed most scared when the titties popped up on screen. You got something to say there, Davey?
You see. Titty. No,
Titty! Yeah.
Fuck you. I just have never been good at those. I just feel as if because of how I look and act, people expect me to love horror. But, so I kind of play the part. Truth be told, I don't know if I have the constitution for them at times.
Damien, I'm so sorry. I would have suggested another movie.
It's quite alright, Spruce. I actually did find myself enjoying this one. Thanks to your help, that is. Graveyards, however, I think there's something rather beautiful about death. Cemeteries are traditionally built away from cities, away from the realm of the living, and it keeps us rather separated from it. To acknowledge death and become comfortable with it, I think, gives us a certain intimate knowledge of ourselves. To sit among generations of those who came before us, to be truly alive in the midst of so much death, brings me great comfort indeed. Death helps me appreciate life, to savor every second.
We sit and enjoy our food and wine. I don't feel scared anymore. Never thought I'd be comfortable sitting alone in a graveyard at night. I actually felt very peaceful. Suddenly it doesn't seem like we're alone. Off in the distance I see a shadowy figure in the trees. It's Robert, isn't it?
Watch.
What is that?
I'm not sure.
It noticed us. I'm paralyzed with fear as it begins lumbering slowly towards us. Its shape takes a more animal form, more feral. I look to Damien for help, but he's just as afraid and transfixed as I am. It's Robert. I want to scream, but it's stuck in my throat. The creature is getting closer, moving faster. Worf.
Dwarf.
Oh.
Oh, it's a dog.
What the
Oh.
fuck? As it finally comes into light, the
It's
friendliest,
cute.
dumbest little Boston Terrier I've ever seen pulls its owner towards us. Pulls its owner towards us. The dog trots over to Damien and sniffs at his hand. Damien looks ecstatic. He ruffles the dog's fur happily.
What a beautiful dog!
Pretty sure this is Robert. Hey. Let the person who's actually named Robert in real life be Robert for once.
Robert.
Alright? We both look up, not expecting to see. Thanks.
Robert, what are you doing out here on this lovely evening?
Hunting cryptids. I forget what we were hunting last time, but hunting cryptids. What? What? Didn't know you had a dog, even though I was
This
at your
is
house.
Vish's dog.
Yeah,
He's
even though
letting
I
us
was
know
at your
this time.
house and you made a point to
His
keep
name
away
is
your dog.
Betsy.
Oh.
This isn't my dog.
Oh.
I found her wandering in the street, put a leash on her. Now we're walking around this graveyard together. That makes a lot more sense now. Hunting cryptids. Damien and I share a look.
Ah. May I give her a treat then?
Sure. Wouldn't give her cheese though.
Not to worry.
Damien reaches into the depths of his cloak and procures a small dog treat. What else is he keeping in there? The dog
You'll
laps up
never
the treat
know.
and crunches away, tail wagging furiously. Damien continues to smooth down her fur. Thanks.
My absolute pleasure.
Damien shakes the dog's paw.
Lovely to meet you, my friend. May our paths cross again.
Robert and his question mark dog disappear into the darkness again. Damien stares after them. Didn't know you liked dogs.
Ah, Victorians loved dogs, actually. Most Victorian women of high fashion would always be accompanied by a small dog, such as a terrier or a Maltese.
Pomeranian.
I think big dogs are nice too, though. If you've got a big dog.
Yeah,
that
man.
is.
Whoa. Dogs are cool.
I do believe we've had enough excitement for one night. What say we make our way home?
Damien hops onto his feet and extends a hand to help me up. I gladly take it as my knees aren't what they used to be. He packs up his picnic basket and leads us out of the graveyard. As we begin the walk home, I take one last look at the cemetery. It really is beautiful. Damien, like a proper gentleman, Damien walks me to my doorstep.
Thank you, ever so kindly, Spruce, for your company tonight.
Damien, it was my pleasure.
Spruce, if you'll allow me, it would bring me great joy to offer you a token of my affection.
Damien reaches into his cloak and pulls out a folded, monogrammed handkerchief. He presses it into my hand. Wow. Thank you, Damien. I'm gonna use this to dry my tears for those I've lost. I'm gonna wave this at passing ships.
That's some shit.
Passing ships.
I approve.
Damien shuffles his feet.
I just want to say that it's rare to find someone like you, that is. Someone who's open to my eccentricities. It's nice to feel accepted. Thank you.
Damien gives my hand a quick squeeze. Damien blushes and hastily retracts his hand.
I must take my leave. Good night.
Before I can say anything else, he's gone. Huh. I lock the door and step inside. Like a whirlwind, Amanda runs from the window and plops down on the couch, trying to look nonchalant.
Hey, Dad, what's up?
Were you watching me from the window?
No, I was just. Okay, yeah, that was a movie.
Lots of vampire titties.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah.
But, as it turns out, Damien's Wait, Amanda doesn't need to know that. Keep it between me and Damien. Scary cool. Yep, he's so cool it's scary. Nice save, Spruce. Did you know that graveyards used to be a place to throw parties? I think I'm misremembering that.
Wow, that's pretty punk.
Also, we saw a dog. Definitely thought it was a werewolf for a minute, though.
How can you be so sure it wasn't a werewolf?
I can be so sure I'm not a werewolf. How can I be so sure you're not a werewolf? Amanda's eyes narrow.
I don't trust you.
Nor are you. You make intense, wary eye contact for a second. Anyway, I'm calling it for the night. Don't stay up too late, will ya?
I'll try not to howl at the moon past midnight.
pretty good, I think. Probably.
Yeah, no bad signs. Nothing bad. Hey!
Hmm.
Books of Corey Feldman.
What?
He simply slayed in the Lost Boys.
He simply
He slayed in the Lost Boys.
Same.
Alright.
That
The
is so
ol-
good.
The only people we're missing are Pat's rules, so we will end it there for the night unless, nope, we ain't got no more group messages happening on the right hand side.
Wait a minute.
Dad Mazon.
What delivery? Ugh, excuse my voice crack, Jesus.
That was the butterflies.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Also, this is me getting ice cream. I remember that. Alright.
Seems good. Yeah, you're only missing Craig for date 2.
Alright. Anyone watching the stream?
The stream.
The stream. Simply put, I will see all you gooners later. Peace out.
Bye.